on them. That reminded me of how ridiculous our state assessment system had become. The state of Kentucky requires us to put away all instructional materials from our classrooms before state assessments, including things posted in the hallways, because, we wouldn't want a student to go to the bathroom during an assessment and suddenly learn how to add fractions because of a hallway display that might accidentally help him do better on the state assessment. I decided a way to break the stress would be to create a short video for the staff where I pretended to call out the art teacher's bulletin board in the hallway because she had left some staples in the corkboard. I stood in front of her bulletin board, which was completely blank aside from some purple background paper, a green border, and some offending staples, and lectured. I know you aren't used to this because you're an art teacher and all, but here at Liberty, we don't help students on state testing by leaving things on the walls. I've noticed you left some staples up, and when students see staples, they're going to begin to think, I went to Staples to get a computer, and there weren't many there, so I had to push my way through the door, so that's an example of scarcity. So these staples need to come down. I wanted to remind our staff how dumb the situation had become. I hoped the half-minute video would relieve the stress of testing and lighten the mood of a fantastic staff that had doubted how much they had accomplished in the previous 8 months. While videos like these were originally made to communicate with Liberty teachers, to my surprise, they began to go viral. The most popular, where I asked for the community's support during teacher strikes, drew in more than 10.7 million viewers. I have a slight Southern accent in real life, or so non-Southern people tell me, but in the videos, I took it to the next level, incorporating the speaking styles of Alabamans I met at Troy and several students in our school who speak that exact way. So no, I don't actually call myself the principal when I'm at home. Since I posted my first video, what started as a way to entertain my friends, family, and staff members has grown into a second career, as I've been invited to speak at a number of educational conferences and engagements around the country to commiserate with and motivate other educators. I think the videos connect with people, especially teachers, not only because I use a funny accent, but because behind each humorous topic is something real that affects educators. For instance, I made a video about teacher bathroom etiquette after the alarming experience of walking in on a substitute teacher on the toilet because she had neglected to lock the bathroom door. Bathrooms are funny. That's why there's a whole genre of humor devoted to them. But when I show that film at educational conferences, I use it to illustrate the larger point of why it's important for a school's staff to get on the same page. The stakes of our jobs are high, which is why I feel strongly that administrators, teachers, staff, and parents can more effectively create a positive atmosphere at school. Kids rely on school staff in ways you wouldn't even think of. We have a teacher at Liberty who matches everything she wears to her clothes, her shoes, her watch, her jewelry. Sometimes in the hallway, she'll run into a girl who dresses the same way. They've built a relationship even though they're not in the same class. It may seem like a small thing, but that connection strengthens that young girl's confidence, security, and attitude towards learning. Staff bathroom etiquette rules. There is a lock on the door for a reason. Make sure you click the bathroom lock. If you don't hear click, it's not locked. It's very traumatizing to walk in on a staff member in the bathroom. When the toilet paper is gone, call the custodian. Don't just leave and not tell anyone because the next person that comes in doesn't realize there's no toilet paper and it causes some stress. If you share a bathroom and you have fluffied up that bathroom with lace and flowers and generic Lagerberger baskets, put something manly in there so the men will feel welcome, like a bobblehead or a superhero poster. If you happen to have bathrooms where there's one for men's and one for women's, don't yell at the men when there's a line at the women's bathroom. That is not our fault. And stop trying to sneak into the men's bathroom. If we snuck into the ladies' bathroom, you would say gross. So stop sneaking into the men's bathroom. Gross. Most important, air freshener, don't make the air fresher. Stop spraying 42 seconds worth of air freshener. It's just making things worse. If you have Taco Tuesday at your house, Wednesday might be a good day for you to get a doctor's appointment so you could be off school and bless everyone. We make a difference in kids' lives and the lives of their parents that we can see daily. When you're negative, the kids are negative. And when you're happy and work together,